Picture this. You're about to experience the worst day of your life. Your greatest loss will also become your greatest purpose. Let's meet Naomi. She's leaving her home in Bethlehem because of a terrible famine. With her sons, she journeyed to the land of Moab. But soon after, her husband and both her sons died, leaving her alone with nothing but her two loyal daughters-in-law. Now, back in Bethlehem, things were still pretty rough. One of her daughters-in-law decided to head back to her family, but not Ruth. Ruth made this vow. "Where you go, I will go. Your God will be my God. Where you are, I will be there too. That is where I belong." Wow, what a friend, what loyalty. With almost no food and no money, they returned home. And so Ruth began to work in the fields, gleaning whatever she could to help make ends meet. It was hard, really hard. But through it all, she never lost her faith or her quiet strength. In fact, one day while she was gathering grain in the field of a wealthy landowner named Boaz, he noticed her. He noticed how hard she worked, how faithful she was, even though she wasn't his employee. And he noticed her kind heart, too. You see, earlier, when Ruth had gone to glean in someone else's field, that landowner was a jerk. He paid his workers next to nothing, and he watched as they struggled. But not only did Boaz pay his workers well, he also showed kindness to Ruth. He gave her extra food and made sure she was taken care of. And slowly but surely, he fell in love with her faith, with her strength, with her character. And Ruth, well, she fell in love with him too. Now Boaz was actually a close relative of Naomi's late husband, and in those days, a close relative was expected to marry a widow if she was left without a son. So Boaz proposed to Ruth and she became his wife, and before long she gave birth to a baby boy. And everyone in town rejoiced because this child would one day become the great King David's direct descendant. And even further down the line, Jesus himself would be born into his family tree. Wow. Just think about that for a moment. A poor woman who lost everything, a man who worked hard to take care of his people, a baby who would one day become King of Kings. All of this happened because of one woman's loyalty to her mother-in-law, her courage to stay by her side through all of life's ups and downs. Ruth's story proves that loyalty, faith, and love can change the course of history. If this story moved you, please like, subscribe, and share. Let's spread the message of hope far and wide. Thank you for watching.